as a faculty, we got together and talked about this. Just outside of this auditorium, if you look at the back of Tommy Trojan, you see there are 5 qualities of a Trojan: faithful, scholarly, ambitious, courageous, skillful, faithful, scholarly. If I say them out of order, I forget. I always have, faithful, yes, skillful, scholarly, ambitious, and courageous, and, underscore the courageous part. If there's anyone who embodies that Trojan spirit and our battle cry of fight on, it's Craig Pollard, our 2013 Alumni Entrepreneur of the Year. Craig.
Thank you very much. That was awful nice of you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice of you guys. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate it.
Sit down. We'll talk. Okay. We've got a couple moments to talk. Whatever the hell Will's doing, we'll see that in a minute. But let's talk about the importance of USC and what you took from here when you graduated.
Yeah, I think it's almost more important to me now than it was even early on after I graduated, because I think whether we all go your separate ways and move to different states, different areas, but the one thing that's been really great for me is having the charity and having all of my fraternity brothers and other classmates that I met, whether it be in the entrepreneur program or whatever, come back annually to our big event in San Diego. And it's just really cool. And a lot of the guys were all wearing the USC hats or shirts in the golf tournament. And the comment that I really love to hear all the time is from people that didn't go to SC, and they're like, God, you guys are just a family. You guys are just always stick together. And it's true. I mean, it's just really cool that I graduated 20-something years ago, and I still have really good friends from what I made at USC. And it's hard because, like I said, you move away, but you just have that common bond, which is fantastic.
And, hopefully you'll get back more often. I know you're in San Diego and you're running a business and a charity, but we want you back. And the next time we have you back, we get to really sort of dive in deeper to your business. Give people a couple minutes on Global Tour Golf and what it does.
Yeah, I mean, I started a golf company actually from the entrepreneur program as well. I wrote a business plan on inventing a product, and I invented the first product right out of college, and I got real lucky. I kind of snuck into a golf show, saw an empty booth space, and had a backpack with some prototypes of a product I had. Put the product out on a table, and I got really lucky that the show next to us was this home show, and the head buyer for Home Shopping Network wanted to come over because he was tired of looking at all these female-based products, and he wanted to come over and look at some sports stuff. He was a golfer, and he saw my product, and he gave me his business card and told me he needed a dozen samples to run through quality control things, and I literally had 12 prototypes with me. I put them in a box and gave them to his assistant, and had nothing on the booth table. And security came up to me and asked me, where my badge was for the booth and what I was, how did I get in here? And I said, well, I just showed up and put my stuff out, and not realizing, I don't know if it was being naive or innocent, but it was like $15,000 to be in the show in a booth. And they said you could, there's 2 ways we can end this. You can either walk out of here casually, or we're going to escort you out. And so I put my tail between my legs and walked out of there thinking, God, my first trade show, I'm in this industry I want to get into, in the golf industry, and I get kicked out. And a few weeks later, I got a purchase order from Home Shopping Network and started going on that for about 1.5 years. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can you give us one sort of final point for 18 to 22-year-olds mainly in the audience, and sort of what to, if they're going to start a business, start a charity, what to sort of keep closest to heart?
Yeah, I mean, I think the best advice I got when in the entrepreneur program, the thing that I really enjoyed was having other entrepreneurs come in and speak to the class and kind of tell you their success stories and failures. And the one thing that always stuck home that I would listen to these people that would come speak was, choosing a career in something you're passionate about. And I've always been passionate about sports, and I really didn't have this focus of making a certain amount of money or doing something, but I knew I wanted to own my own business and be some way related to the sporting goods industry, and just kind of followed that path. And I know it's a cliche, kind of sometimes I really don't feel like I go to work every day. I mean, it's fun for me. I have this warehouse full of sporting goods products, and I love the stuff I have. I love what we sell. I love going to my customers, and I just love every day of what I do for a living besides just the charity. And I think that's what keeps me going every day.
That is just great advice. That is just great. We are so proud to have you come back to the program, and you are, a living commercial for the entrepreneur program and what you can do from here. So we will use you efficiently and often to tell our story and spread that. So please help me one last time thank our 2013 Alumni Entrepreneur, Craig Pollard.